Hello there, English 112 students, and welcome to week number, oh gosh, what week are we on now? I think we are on week 3. Okay, so I wanted to kind of talk you through what's going to happen the next few weeks. Because of the deadline for both 111 and 112, we actually have a pretty tight turnaround for 112. And so I reduced a lot of what you're doing down to just a few kind of like most important items. And one of that is to get practice with APA format and then also to focus in on your annotated bibliography and to do a presentation. And a lot of that is not only because I want to make sure that I'm honoring your time and the amount of time that you have to do things, but also since you're doing a research paper for 111, this way we can kind of satisfy all the requirements without having to do too much paper writing. So for this week, we're going to read Indian Education, Jamaica Kincaid's Girl, which is on page 710 of the Norton. Ralph Ellison's The Prologue, and Woman Hollering Creek. So this is a smattering of short stories so that you can kind of get like a whole feel for like all different kinds of short stories here. And so I've got notes. A lot of the notes are just for clarity, are like just notes on the topics in the short stories and how they work in concert with one another, and then different levels of analyses. And as you're going through, it's really good to just kind of poke around and see how your ideas line up with some of the other ideas from the text. Feel free at any point to look things up to help you. And also feel free to like get some class discussion going to help you process. It's a little bit harder when we're not together and it's all asynchronous, but I know that you're working really well independently. I've been very pleased with the progress that you guys have had in your writing, and I have seen tremendous growth. So excellent work. So as we're going through the last couple weeks, this week, after you read the short stories, what I want you to think about is how you're going to approach your annotated bibliography. So this should be a different topic from the one that you're doing from 111. And you're doing a little practice this week with APA. I had a couple of students email me. The practice student sample is here. So if it's specifically referencing like in an essay or on what line, this is the student sample that you're using for the APA practice. And then there's also additional lecture notes and guidelines for how to do APA. Now, if you click on the annotated bibliography, this is what I wanted to share with you. So this is going to be your final exam for English 112, which is your annotated bibliography and then your presentation. So I'm going to be putting up some links here, but you're going to read these texts that are in your Norton. And then you're going to pick a text and pick a specific subject, topic, theme from the text and make sure that it's specific. Don't pick a general topic like immigration, climate change, and narrow it down. So you are going to put your annotated bibliography into APA format. You're going to have a thesis statement. You're going to have 4 sources, and you're going to annotate each one of your sources by providing the main point of the critic's argument and how you would see that you are addressing the gap in their research. So it gives you 2 paragraphs. One is the summary, and then one is how the author approaches the topic, and then where would you put your voice into this, and what is their value with this research. So the annotated bibliography is getting you ready for it's priming you for larger level research topics, but also because of the time we didn't get a chance to do it in 111, and so this is a chance to give you more practice with college level application writing. I'm getting my doctorate currently, and I can tell you I'm writing an annotated bibliography myself. So Although these are things that you are just probably going to be doing over the course of the next few years if you're going to college. And so it gives you some more information and goes into a little bit more detail here about what you are going to be doing with the analysis and how to approach it. Please feel free to reach out to me if anything seems unclear or if you need additional help. There's a lot of notes here to help you in the writing of that. But if you need like specific things, please let me know, or if you want to run your topic by me. Okay, so navigating over here, there's also a template that I gave you to help you with this. So the assessment from this week, you're going to have a forum post, just like always, and your APA practice. But what I wanted you to know is that like moving into Thanksgiving, there's going to be just going to be work time associated with that. I haven't fully fleshed out the last couple weeks, so just know that then it will be creating your presentation outline, editing your annotated bibliographies, working with your final paper for 111, and then the last couple things that we'll do is the presentation and the annotated bibliography. So after this week, we won't be doing any more literature because it's going to be mostly focused on your finals for 111, 112. But since this is the last week that we're doing literature, I hope that you really get into it and enjoy it. Please look at all the resources to help you as you are starting to develop your final topic that you will also do a presentation video on for the rest of the class. So I know that it's kind of a fast turnaround. But we're going to make the best of it with what we have. And I'm going to try to limit the number of assignments so that you can go deeper on the big topics. So if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck. Talk to you next week.